Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're taking a look at a buck knife, and this is kind of a little bit of a special buck knife. As you may recall, this one came to us in the October General's box, the SMKW Army Care Package. It was the first General's box that I had gotten, and they put this one in there, which was quite a nice surprise, actually. This is the Buck 112 Slim Pro, but it's an S30V and marbled carbon fiber. It's a dealer exclusive for SMKW. So very, very cool. Let's zoom out. We'll take a look at it. Really, really nice looking marbled carbon fiber there. Lock back, of course. Now it does have Torx screws in it for easy disassembly and cleaning up. Yes, I know there's a lot of people out there that just don't like that pocket clip, but yep, that's the one that's on there. It's okay deep, not overly deep carry. But I mean, just a really, really well done knife. There you go. You can kind of see how everything's done. Looks really good, actually. Dual thumb stud opening. Let's check the centering. Centering is pretty darn good. Might be just to the show side a bit, but if you look at that tip, I mean, it's pretty centered. Yeah, not too bad at all. Like I said, dual thumb stud deployment. Now, you can snap it open pretty well. But there you go. You got the 112 buck blade, but like I said, this one is in a Boss treated S30V, which is quite a, I think this may be the only knife I have in S30V. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I think it is. But again, that classic buck blade for sure. Looks really, really nice. Let's get some specs on it real quick. So what do we got? Overall, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm about 7 1/8 is what I'm going to call it. I mean, overall, yeah, that's what they say too. Handle, we're looking at about 4 1/8 maybe. So that's going to give us right about a 3-inch blade, and then we've got about a 2 5/8 cutting edge. So those of you with the 3-inch restriction as far as blade length goes and cutting edge, you are in there. Grip length, we're looking at right about 3.5 inches for the grip length. Let's get some size comparisons here. We'll get the PM2 out of the way. The PM2, you know, that's definitely going to be a bigger knife, for sure. Without question, PM2's got it. Probably the bug out is going to be a little bit more on its size as far as comparison goes. There you go. Even the bug out link's got it by just, yeah, bug out's got it by just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. But of course, I'm going to throw a couple other ones in there. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more so we can get this in there. Now, here we go. I've got the 112 Slim Select in red GFN. Had this one for a while. So there, we're kind of doing a family photo here. Then, of course, I mean, well, it wouldn't be much of a family photo if you didn't have pretty much the inspiration for all of these. The 112. The original 112. And yes, this is the one. There we go. We can see it a little bit better now. This is the one I carried with me for, quite a while in the military. I had a 110 and a 112. Carried the 112 for quite some time. And trust me, it shows it. But yeah, pretty cool. A little bit of a, as I said, a little bit of a family photo there. We'll get back to the Slim Pro. Just had to do that. Let's get a weight on it. What do we got here? Turn it on. Slide it up just a little bit. All right, so ounces, we've got 2.5, not bad, and 71 grams. Carries really, really well. Let me get back up there. There we go. Oh, whoops. I used that hank for cleaning up earlier, so I need a new hank so we can check our carry. There's another one. I love that. This is one from our good friends. Another one from our good friends at the Sharp Spot when they were making them. Very cool. JR and Dusty. Shout out to JR and Dusty. Hope you guys are doing well. But there you go. Not very deep, but not bad. Definitely less than that ½ inch that we kind of normally see. Good retention on the clip. I mean, yeah, in and out of pocket, fairly easy. Good retention, not much issue. So, this one, a little stiff though. Overall, what do I like? What do I don't like? Well, you know, it's a dealer exclusive, so it's something a little different. The marbled carbon fiber. I definitely, when I think of buck knives, I don't think of marbled carbon fiber for sure. But I understand this is a kind of special edition, dealer exclusive and stuff. S30V, not much wrong with that. Gotta like the S30V. I mean, you've got the classic blade, no issue. Everything seems to be done, chamfered really, really well. I mean, I'm liking that. The feel in hand, yeah. The clip, yeah, guys, I know it's not the prettiest clip in the world, and to be perfectly honest with you, it does kind of detract from the marbled carbon fiber on the clip side for sure. But I mean, you know, it's kind of, I actually like this clip better. I know a lot of people don't like this clip either, but it is deep carry, and I like that clip. To be perfectly honest with you, I would rather have this clip on this knife, for sure, without question. If I had to choose between the two, without a doubt. In hand, I can feel this a little bit, this portion of the clip, the turned up portion of the clip. I can feel it a little bit. It's not terrible, it's not horrible, but I can feel it. Otherwise, I mean, it's really comfortable. I mean, it's a buck knife. Slim, I should say. It's definitely not, I mean, you can just, obviously, it's much slimmer, much lighter than the original 112. I mean, golly, we're talking maybe two-thirds of the width there, roughly. But overall, it's just it's a buck knife. Like I said, it's a fancy buck knife, but it's a buck knife. I mean, it's a classic brand, classic knife, just done up. And I mean, this one, man, you could stick in your tuxedo and go out to dinner with this knife. You really could, with that marbled carbon fiber, without a question. Now, these guys sell for, I believe it's $120. Yes, $120 for this. You know, buck collectors, yeah. S30V materials, I mean, you're pretty much right in there. I mean, it's the classic lockback with a little bit of flair. That's what we'll call it. A little bit of flair to it. But like I said, dealer exclusive from SMKW.com. Blue's all over it. He gave it an 8. And I think that's a good, solid, fair rating for this knife. And I don't do cut tests, but man, let me do one for you real quick. I'll do a cut test for you. It's that S30V. That S30V is sharp. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It hasn't been used a whole lot, but I mean, it's kept that edge really, really well. So there you go, guys. if you're buck collectors, like those buck knives, might not have one of these in your collection, I would say it's probably one that you might want to check out. Thank you very much to SMKW for including this in their last care package. It was a really, like I said, that was my first, I guess, well, it was the first General's box that I had gotten, so it was their first quote-unquote higher level knife. You know, this last month in November, we got the copper scaled mini griptilian from their custom shop, so that was very cool. But thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate you checking out the Buck 112 Slim Pro in S30V and marbled carbon fiber, smkw.com dealer exclusive. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.